Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for visiting and thank you for coming back. This is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus love reading for the sign of Scorpio. Let's get one card for this love oracle deck. This is Amoret Psyche. If you want to check out the deck's use, just check out the description box below. This is pre-shuffled and let's get one card for you. Ooh, full intimacy. You could be in a relationship that is unbound, healthy, just about a very soulful connection. You understand each other without saying a thing. You just stay with each other without too much words, but you understand each other at a soul level. It's beyond mental, it's beyond physical, and it's a very soulful one. You could bear it, you could be vulnerable. Sounds perfect to me, right? If you are not in this kind of relationship, perhaps this is what you're yearning for, Scorpio. This is what you are wishing for, and this is what you are manifesting. And this could be a sign or an affirmation that you are about to manifest this soon. Six of Cups in reversed. Okay. Why do I For some of you, this could just resonate with one person. For some of you, you are in a relationship with a very wealthy individual, but they are very controlling. And you are living in this rose tinted glasses, perhaps thinking that the wealth would make you feel happy, but the truth is, it can't. And so, this is what you're yearning for beyond the physical, beyond the money, a spiritual connection, a soulful connection, and I feel like that is something that you are manifesting. You could be dealing with an Aries individual, but this could also be just an energy of a very, very stiff, very strict, very stern environment that you are in, that you have chosen to be in, but I feel like you really wanted to get out of the situation sooner. Somebody may be taking control of your life. This could also be your father, this could also be your mother. This could be your in laws. And it just paints a picture wherein you feel so controlled. You feel that you are not being you anymore. You can have that full expression of yourself, of your love, because of that restrictions, because of those controlling situations. Why do I feel like this could also resonate with just one person, Scorpio? For some of you, you are terribly missing a past flame. You are calling in your soulmate. The person that you are in, if you are in a relationship, is not your soulmate, and you're starting to realize that that's the case. Unfortunately, that's the case. You're connecting with your intuition and perhaps connecting with your heart space, and you're starting to ask yourself, is this the relationship I deserve, or is this the relationship I should be in? And look no further, because this February, or perhaps by March and April, it's either February or April, I'm seeing that you would close this chapter and you would shake things up and eventually turn the leaf. Perhaps one of you in this connection will break up, will break it off, will call it off. Perhaps some of you are engaged and you feel the control of other people are so oppressive, and you are tuning into your heart space. Perhaps this February you will tune into your heart space and say that this is not the situation I wish to be in. This is not who I am. I'm starting out to be the person I feel I am not. And so I want to give myself options. I want to explore. I want to discover. And so I would take that choice once that choice will be given to me. There is world card here. For some of you, you may have a past there's somebody that you terribly miss, as I've mentioned. Perhaps this is a soulmate connection. You have met them already. You know who this person is. And unfortunately, this person is not the person that you are currently in a relationship with. If you're not in a relationship, there's this person who terribly misses you and you miss them too, and you will make a decision this February to be reunited with them, or at least to explore your options on how to get back to them, meet them again, or at least get back to that energy of happiness, of joy, finding your bliss. You will find your bliss and you will be given options. Just make the right choices, Scorpio, because you will be presented with a lot of options and you run the risk of deciding quickly and perhaps making that wrong choice. Think it through and connect, use your heart as a compass, which is what you're already doing. I feel like you know what's best for you, no matter what other people say. You know what's best for you. Perhaps this decision that you are currently thinking um, is, some people will not agree with that, but you, it's not that you don't care, but you wouldn't take it to heart, or you wouldn't listen to that. Instead, you would tread your own path and follow your joy, find your joy. You know it, I know you know it, Scorpio. Somebody's just making you feel, I don't know, you may have been groomed. For some of you, you may have been groomed, or perhaps you may have been told truths that you don't truly believe in. Perhaps you were young, perhaps this was an arranged marriage, and you are starting to realize that this is not what you want for yourself moving forward. And so you would move forward. This is such a good card to see, because when there is an ending, there will be an ending. When there is an ending, there will be a new beginning. The good thing is you're ready for the new beginning, but the ending hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you're still planning, or perhaps you're very much stuck in your room thinking about how to execute this plan of chasing after your bliss, chasing after your joy. You don't want to dim your light any longer just to fit in. For the longest time, you have tried to fit in and you feel so lonely, you feel so alone. People would hate you, and perhaps some people would question your decisions. Perhaps you have expressed this to your friends and they are in disagreement with you, because they know that you will be in deep trouble once you take this step, take this risk. Very enthusiastic about, I don't know, some plan to escape, to fill your own cup. For the longest time, you have sacrificed for this person, when all they give in return is to control you, to tell you how to do things, to manipulate you, and to tell things that will just instill fear in you. For the longest time, you have sacrificed your joy and happiness, but right now, you are making an effort, or you are trying to explore what's out there. Maybe you're very young and the one that you were are in a relationship with is much older than you, and just be mindful that you are not rushing through things, you don't have a plan, and you'll do things alone, because you might be in deep trouble if you try to do it alone and try to do things in excess, to charge forward without a decent plan, and elope because you feel you have a certain expectation about your situation. For example, I'm not really sure if this would resonate with anyone, perhaps just one person, but the scenario I'm seeing is, you know, the story of Little Mermaid, right? One of my decks has Little Mermaid as the full card. I don't see the full card here, but this is the energy I'm getting from you, Scorpio. Fool. Don't be a fool, Scorpio. You met this guy, and you really want, could be a girl, you met this person, and this person seems like your better half, seems like your soulmate. They're too good to be true, and you start believing that they are true, and so you chase after them, and you left everything behind. You traded your voice for a pair of feet, and then you realize that person has a fiance. They're about to get married. You didn't do your research. My point is, beware that you make rash and brash decisions. You act impulsively just because you are chasing after your dreams. You're chasing after your joy. There could be a person in your life, perhaps an soulmate, an ex fling, a past fling. You think they're your twin flame, and so they bring you joy. You just want to get out of this trap situation. You just want to get out of a relationship that is no longer working. Be mindful that you are rushing through. Don't rush through. Make a solid plan and fill in your cup first, because if you don't fill your cup and you're coming from a place of lack, you feel that something is lacking in you, and so I have to meet my soulmate, I have to find my soulmate because they would fill that void in me. The point is, you would have to fill your own cup first. You will need to channel that love back to yourself first, and don't do things in excess, because once you fill that own your cup, that's the only time it will overflow, and it will be shared with the person who's right for you. Because if you don't fill your own cup first, you run the risk of chasing after a person who would not, who you think would reciprocate the love that you are feeling for them. Just because they are nice to you doesn't mean they share the same romantic feelings towards you. So be mindful of that, Scorpio. Don't rush things. I kind of feel like you know what to do, and you're very. Scorpio is extra psychic, has a psychic power. You know what's right for you. You are deeply connected with your emotions. This is you. You're very balanced, emotionally intelligent, and this would be your compass towards traversing um, towards the new beginnings. You will be presented with a lot of options. Be mindful that you make the right choice. You will be chasing after your joy, or perhaps you are in the process of fulfill of giving yourself that fulfillment that you are seeking for. Just be mindful that you are not overly enthusiastic. You are risking your life because you're not listening to others, because I told you that you are a psychic and you're always right. So be present. You could be look at that. You could be overthinking about a dream, a fantasy. You could be fantasizing about something. It could be true, it could be untrue, but be mindful that you are living a dream, or you're chasing after a dream at the expense of your current situation. You are not seeing the beauty around you because your mind is fast forward, your mind is in the future, your mind is into this world that is just an illusion or a fantasy. Be mindful of the illusions that you feed yourself. I guess I would have to leave it at that. Let's get an oracle message for you. Ah, let's get this. Quest into the subconscious. Okay, you're very much connected with your emotions. You might want to meditate or pray. If you're not into meditation, maybe pray. Journaling could also be a form of meditation, reflection. Take time to not only connect with your emotions, but to also reflect on your subconscious, what your inner self is telling you, what your intuition, your gut feel is telling you. What does Your intuition is, try to connect with your intuition and determine what it wants you to hear. And be mindful that you will be entangled with your emotions. If you feel, if there are sudden bursts of, I don't know, thoughts that make you feel that you're not enough, or you start to question what's wrong with you, maybe you might need to journal it out and express your inner, what your inner self is telling you through journaling. It would help you a lot to determine what you truly want in life. What does joy mean to you? In what ways are you living in excess? What do you truly want? Are you chasing after a dream, or are you chasing after somebody because you want to escape an authoritative, a lonely situation? Or you are chasing that because it just feels right and they are the source of your joy? If you don't meditate, pray, or if you don't meditate, journal. It will help you get into, tap into your subconscious. Sometimes what I do when I would want to tap into my subconscious is that right before, you know, that time when you are sleepy and you are about to close your eyes before you sleep, but you're half awake, half asleep. That phase, that's the time that you would have to talk to yourself, talk to yourself, or journal. You don't have to get a pen and paper to journal. That moment when you're half awake and half asleep, that is usually the sweet spot before you sleep and the sweet spot before you fully wake up. Right when you woke up, you ask yourself, what brings me joy? What do I want in my life? How do I want to proceed? What are my emotions telling me? Give me a sign. And then sometimes it comes, the answers will come in your dreams, or sometimes you will just wake up and then there's just epiphany. There's an epiphany moment that will come to you. So that's how I do it when I want to tap into my subconscious. I hope you can do that too if you don't want to journal or if you don't want to meditate. So I guess I would have to leave it at that, Scorpio. Thank you for being here and I hope to see you next time. My name is A. See you soon. Bye.